Welcome to the Noob Corner, a special bonus show for beginners on the Block Party Network with the host who is alive, HolyBookworm!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Noob Corner, the most awesome, the most wonderful little show on the Block Party Network. I am the one, the only HolyBookworm. I'm so glad you could be here today and join me. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something a little different because today I want to talk to you about the awesomeness of streaming Minecraft. Now, I'm not going to tell you about the ins and outs of how to stream because I have no idea how to tell you how to do that. I have an IT personnel in my own house that do that for me. But I do want to tell you about the experience of streaming Minecraft and how it changes how you play the game of Minecraft. I'm sure many of you have probably watched gameplay somewhere along the line of other people playing the game of Minecraft. Personally, I don't get the excitement of watching other people play a video game, but that's just me. My son does it endlessly and he thoroughly enjoys it. But as someone who was encouraged to give that a try, I thought, all right, so we set up a microphone and got everything ready. And first thing you have to know is there's a lot of preparation that goes into that. It's not just like a click a button and you go. It's not that simple. It's a whole thing. So don't think like just you can click a button and anyone can do it. It's not that simple. That's the first thing you need to know. Second thing is playing any game, in this instance, the game of Minecraft and live streaming it, totally changes how you think when you play that game. And it's weird because you wouldn't think it would cause that much of effect, but it really does. Now, I'm a noob, as the title of my podcast suggests, and I've never outgrown my noobiness. I've been a noob for years, and I've just never stopped becoming a noob. So as a noob live streaming, it was probably quite funny to watch me, I would say. There was some hilarity there. But also, you can't focus in the same way. Because when you're playing Minecraft in a normal circumstance, you're just focused on your task at hand. You're just focused on, ooh, I need to go over to that village. I need to do this. Or, ooh, I'm going to go swim over there because I know there's a mushroom village I want to get to or whatever, right? But when you're live streaming, you're thinking about how it's coming across to other people, how you're verbalizing that. You also have, like we had my phone up that then I could see people could give me comments and questions and say 2 cents about that, and send you messages and stuff. And so now I'm also thinking of conversation. So there's conversation going on. I also still have to play the game. And then I have to be entertaining. Now, this is quite difficult of a threesome to accomplish at the same time because you're not used to it when you just play the game of Minecraft. Now, I have not gone back and listened to my live stream. Maybe I should have. But I have not, simply for the reason that I doubt it was that exciting. Now, I have had several people, including people in my own house and some friends of ours who did listen to it, and they said it was a pretty decent little live stream. So that's good to know that it was listenable. I will say, when you live stream, I think it's really hard because you forget that there are people who are going to be listening to this. Part of you doesn't speak sometimes because you're just going about doing your thing and playing the game. So you may not say anything for a while. And luckily, like I said, there were people in my house tapping me on the shoulder like, hey, make sure you interact and remind you that you're doing this for an audience. And that's a different mindset when you play a game. I also think it's different because I had to hold back. I scare very easy. So I tried to keep my own self in check as how I respond to things so that I wasn't... Oh, yeah, see, exactly. I don't like those. Scary sounds are terrible. Ooh, that one's not as scary, though. I gotta say, that sound not as scary. But you encounter these things. Oh, no. Yeah, that would be bad. You encounter these things, and the nice thing is it's live in the moment. Just like when you watch a newscast and it's live TV, you can't make that stuff up. It's hilarious. The same thing goes for when you're live streaming. It's happening in the moment in real time. So when I get shot by a skelly and I go, ah, and I scream and run, that's real. That's a real reaction. That's a real feeling that's occurring in that moment. I have seen plenty of live streamers because, like I said, I have 2 tech guys in my house and I've watched plenty of live stream stuff over the years. And I've noticed that with the live streamers I've witnessed to, most of them live stream with somebody they're playing with. And I see that seems to be a very common thing. And I think that would be different if I was playing with somebody I knew or somebody even that was in the next room over because you would have a different conversation. I was playing by myself in a world we run, in our Jericho world we run. So I think that's part of what was different than a lot of the things I've seen. And I did not have any video because, well, I don't want y'all to see my expressions because I'm like, you run. I would be crazy. And I don't think that'd be entertaining. But it's interesting. I don't know how people do this constantly and for hours and hours and hours on end. I really don't, because I only did it for like an hour and 15 minutes, I think, maybe. And that was plenty for me. I was like, okay, I'm good. But I think it's also that I'm not a 5-hour gamer. I'm not going to sit there and just involve myself into a game for an immense amount of time. That's just not my natural flow. That's probably part of the thing. I could read a book for 5 hours, but I probably couldn't play a game for 5 hours. But I think the other thing is that makes it very interesting is when you do a live stream on a game is you just see the world. In my opinion, this is my noob opinion, you see the world differently because, like I said, before you're just playing for your own enjoyment. Now I'm playing for a world. I'm playing for other people to listen to. And it changes how I saw Minecraft because I would normally say, "Oh, that's adorable." And I might still say that, but I'm not going to say it in the same way because I know there's an audience listening. In the same way, I guess you have any kind of public speaker, they're not going to speak the same to themselves when they rehearse something in their house and when they're standing in front of a crowd speaking. It's going to be different. And it's kind of like that, you know. But it's interesting, and I just want to encourage you, if for one, when you watch these people, give them props. It's not. It sounds like it would be easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds. It really isn't. But the other thing is that just remember that those things do change on how you play, and keep that in mind when you watch some of these people, because it's weird. If you haven't seen it and you're part of our group, go check out my live stream. I guess it was okay. I didn't get any negative comments, so that's a plus, I guess. All right. But I encourage you, enjoy it, watch it, let me know your thoughts, and remember that I am a noob. Okay, I've got to say, whether I live stream again or not, I had a lot of fun doing the live stream, but I think the greatest thing about live streaming was the comments you get in real time from people. I wish I would have like screenshotted some of them and kept them, because some people were making some jokes and things like that. That's like a side of it I didn't even think about, was conversing in that way. But it's weird because it's like a one-way conversation and it's really fun. I also find it hilarious how people were giving me tips on what I should be doing, or like, hey, you should go in that cave and you should do this. I'm like, they just want to see me die. That's all it was. And it took me a minute to figure out, by the time I figured it out, I'm like, wait a minute, this is a suicide mission. They just want good television, basically, right? It's like, so kind of offensive, I gotta say, wanting to see me die, but probably would have made a good episode, so to speak. All right, now for the real reason that any of you stop by this podcast every week, it is time for HolyBookworm's Pun of the Week. The music store down the street is giving guitars away for free. No strings attached. That's musically funny right there. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Noob Corner. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you check out the blockpartymc.com for more Minecraft-related content. Like, subscribe, share, give, all those good things. We appreciate you. Now go play some Minecraft.